Surah 23, Part 2. Messengers, eat of the good things and do good deeds. I am a knower of what you do. And this your nation is one nation, and I am your Lord, so fear. But they cut their affair between them into sects, each party rejoicing in what they have, so leave them in their distress until a time. Do they think that what we extend them with money and sons, we hasten to them in good? Rather, they do not perceive. Those who from fear of their Lord are abject, and those who believe in their Lord's verses, and those who do not associate with their Lord, and those who give what they gave while their hearts are pavid, that they are returning to their Lord. Those hasten in the good deeds, and they are proceeders of them. And we do not trouble a soul except as to its ability, and with us is a book that speaks in truth, and they are not wronged. Rather, their hearts are in distress from this, and theirs are deeds instead of that. They are doers of them. Until when we have taken their luxuriant ones with the torture, behold, they low. Do not low today, you are not helped by us. My verses were read to you, but you would turn on your heels, being arrogant about it, nighttime chat, raving. So have they not pondered the speech, or has what did not come to their first fathers come to them? Or have they not recognized their messenger, so they are denying him? Or do they say, there is madness in him? Rather, he has come to them with the truth, and most of them dislike the truth. And had the truth followed their desires, the skies and the earth and he who is in them would have corrupted. Rather, we have given them their dhikr, but they are turning away from their dhikr. Or do you ask them for costs? But your Lord's public levy is better, and he is the best of providers. And you call them to a straight path, and those who do not believe in the hereafter deviate from the path. And had we shown mercy to them and removed what was with them of harm, they would have persisted in wandering blindly in their oppression. And we took them with the torture, but they did not submit to the Lord, and do not implore, until when we opened upon them a gate of severe torture, behold, they are despairing therein. And he is the one who brought into being for you hearing and sight and hearts. Little is what we thank. And he is the one who created you on the earth, and to him you are gathered. And he is the one who vivifies and causes to die, and his is the difference of night and day. So do you not comprehend? Rather, they have said the like of what the first ones said. They said, when we have died and with dust and bones are we raised. We were promised this, we and our fathers, before. This is nothing but the tales of the first ones. Say, whose is the earth and he who is upon it, if you know? They will say, Lars. Say, so do you not remember? Say, who is the Lord of the seven skies and the Lord of the great throne? They will say, Lars. Say, so do you not fear? Say, who is it in whose hand is the kingdom of everything, and he protects and none is protected from him, if you know? They will say, Lars. Say, so how are you bewitched? Rather, we have come to them with the truth, and they are lying. Allah has taken no child, nor was there any God with him. Then every God would have gone with what it had created, and some would have been lofty over others. Praise be to Allah from what they ascribe. Know of the ghaib and the testimony, exalted be he from what they associate. Say, Lord, if you should show me what they are promised. Lord, do not put me among the wrongdoing people, and we are able to show you what we promised them. Push away the evil deed with that which is better. We are a knower of what they attribute. And say, Lord, I take refuge in you from the promptings of the devils, and I take refuge in you, Lord, lest they attend me. Until when death has come to one of them, he has said, Lord, return me. Perhaps I shall do a righteous deed in what I have left. Not at all. It is a word he speaks, and behind them is an isthmus to a day they are raised. So when it has been blown on the trumpet, there are no affinities among them on that day, nor do they ask one another. So he whose scales were heavy, those are the successful, and he whose scales were light, those are the ones who have lost their souls, abiding indefinitely in Jahannam. The fire scorches their faces, and they grimace therein. Where my verse is not read to you, but you would call them a lie. They said, Our Lord, our misery overcame us, and we were a straying people. Our Lord, take us out of it. Then if we have returned, we are wrongdoers. He said, Begone therein, and do not speak to me. There was a party of my slaves saying, Our Lord, we have believed, so forgive us and have mercy on us, and you are the best of the merciful. But you took them in mockery until they made you forget my dhikr, and you would laugh at them. I have recompensed them today, because they were patient, that they are the winners. He said, How many did you stay on the earth in a number of years? They said, We stayed a day or part of a day, but ask the counters. He said, You stayed nothing but a short time, had you known. So did you think that we created you for nothing, and that you would not be returned to us? So exalted be Allah the King, the truth. There is no God but Him, the Lord of the honourable throne. And he who invokes with Allah another God, he has no proof therein. Then his account is only with his Lord. The Kafirun do not succeed. And say, Lord, forgive and have mercy, and you are the best of the merciful.